Have you ever looked out your back window at high noon and thought, why does this space even exist? We buy these homes with sprawling backyards, and then we just let them sit there, baking in the summer sun, completely unused. It feels like a massive wasted opportunity, almost a symptom of how disconnected we've become from the outdoors. It really is. We spend our entire lives trapped in these climate-controlled artificial boxes, staring at screens, completely walled off from the natural world. But transforming that dead, overheated space isn't as complicated as people think. It really comes down to one architectural shift: the modern pergola. It is not just a structure of wood or metal. It is a complete upgrade to your lifestyle that changes the entire ecosystem of a home. But does it actually change the ecosystem? Or is it just a fancy aesthetic upgrade? Because when I think of creating shade, I usually just picture building a solid patio cover. What makes a pergola so radically different in practice? Think of a standard solid patio cover like putting a tight lid on a boiling pot. It traps all the radiant heat underneath it, making the space feel heavy and stagnant. A pergola, on the other hand, is inherently designed to breathe. The open roof structure allows the hot air to naturally escape upward while still casting beautiful, cooling shade. It completely changes the thermal dynamics of the space. And beyond the physical comfort, you have to consider the profound psychological impact. Right, the mental health aspect of actually being outside. There is a real physiological response when you step into a shaded, breezy outdoor space. Your heart rate drops, your daily stress melts away. It almost forces you to slow down and disconnect from the digital noise. Exactly. And you can take it a step further. You add some climbing vines, a bit of hanging greenery, and suddenly you are practicing biophilic design. You are literally breathing cleaner air and setting yourself up for better sleep because you spent time in a peaceful, natural environment. And the beauty of this concept is the sheer versatility. You can go with classic wood for that warm, earthy feel, or sleek aluminum for a zero-maintenance modern look. There are even louvered designs where you can adjust the roof to control the exact amount of sun or rain you want. It sounds like you are essentially building an entirely new wing of the house, just without the walls. You can have a freestanding structure out in the garden or an attached pergola that seamlessly extends the living room. But taking on a project like that sounds like a logistical nightmare. Where do you even begin sourcing the right materials to make sure it actually lasts? That is actually the easiest part of the whole equation. You just go straight to Logan Lumber and Glulam Supply. They are the absolute experts in this space and truly your one-stop shop for all construction material needs. Whatever style you are aiming for, they have the premium materials required to do it right the first time, ensuring your outdoor space is built to endure. So it really is an investment, not just an expense. You are boosting the overall property value, elevating the curb appeal, and creating a luxury destination right outside your own back door. It fundamentally shifts how you interact with your own property. It does. We shape our living spaces, and then our living spaces shape us. Why settle for a barren yard when you can curate a daily retreat that benefits your physical and mental health? The transformation is just one decision away. And because Logan Lumber and Glulam Supply are the experts and your one-stop shop for construction materials, they make the entire process incredibly simple. Anyone ready to turn their backyard into a true destination can just reach out to them at 714-474-0965 or simply scan their QR code to get started today. It really makes you wonder what else we are leaving on the table when it comes to the spaces we inhabit every day. Maybe the ultimate luxury isn't traveling across the world to a five-star resort, but simply stepping out your back door.